Of
Yo,
course.
okay. There'll be some editing to this one. So I'm Edwardo Jackson, founder, creator, CEO of Cinema Draft and CD3D. We will try this again because someone didn't have his mic on. Thank you, Aisha, for bailing us out once again. So I'm very excited today because today, in less than an hour, we'll be kicking off our batch auction sale. And actually, let's take a quick moment to explain what exactly is the batch auction. It's also known as a Dutch auction. Basically, you have a certain amount of tokens for sale over a certain time period. In our case, it's 8 million CD3D over a 12-hour time period. You submit your bid price per CD3D token. Minimum bid is 3 cents BUSD. You submit your bid. Minimum bid amount, $10. Maximum, $15,000. Get it while it's hot. After 12-hour sale ends, the orders are arranged highest bids to lowest bids until all tokens are sold. In the case of the same bid price, the largest orders to the smallest will be filled first. Unsold bid amounts are to be, actually looks like we'll actually be sending them to you directly. But basically, we're going to take about a 3-hour break after to make sure we're able to apply the bonuses because we have special bonuses with this sale as well. A 30% bonus for all CD3D sales of 1,000 CD3D plus. Yes, so for if your min bid of $30 goes through, you can get an extra 30% of CD3D added to your stash, which would make your effective price at least, 2.1 cents, somewhere around there. So, and then if all 8 million CD3D are sold, then an extra 10% will be tacked on to that for a 40% bonus. So, bid strong, bid long. This is the only place you'll be able to get this much CD3D at these prices from here on out. The protocol itself limits the amount of CD3D you're able to get to 150,000 tokens. In this sale, you can probably get up to 500,000 tokens, which would make you a mega whale. We're looking to move up to, if all tokens are sold and bonuses paid out accordingly, we will be able to move 11.2 million of the remaining 18 million ICO token allotment and get that much more liquidity out into the system. So we are looking forward to your bids. Bid it like you want it. Buy large, go long, insert your cliche here. So that is how the batch auction works. And as I mentioned, it is starting in less than an hour, 10 a.m. UTC. For me, in the Pacific time zone, that is UTC -7 or 3 a.m. What else we have? So what we didn't cover with audio is the token price. And let's give it a quick refresh. And we are just under 3 cents. So anyone buying 1,000 CD3D will definitely be taking full advantage of that bonus with its effective 2.1% price. Let's see what else has been going on. So, and that's right. If you go to this page for the sale, you click here, or you go to token sales page, and it would take you to our buy page. Still making some final touches, but that's where you would insert your bid price and all that good stuff. Then clicking on the banner brings you here to our Medium post, which explains in great detail on how you can benefit. And what are the benefits? Well, like I said, the most supply is available right here. You buy more in the sale than anywhere else. The DEX Launchpad is coming soon with discounts for using CD3D for sales. Draftstream games will use and pay out in CD3D. More on that later. And also we will have staking opportunities available on CD3D DEX and Unifarm. Now, in our haste to get this to you guys, I do have to admit that we are still undergoing testing and auditing. So CD3D DEX isn't exactly going to be ready at the exact time that this sale is over with, but as part of my great apologies for us not being on time, I am offering the biggest staking ever. We're going to take 1 million tokens and plunk them down on Dodo that we all know and love, and put that over a 30-day period. So enjoy that staking. Well, what's that a day? What's that, 30,000 a day? Something crazy like that? 1 million divided by 30 days. Yeah, it's like 33,000 a day. The APR is going to be crazy. So that is our apology for not getting our homework done on time. Our bad. So we want you to know that so we'll have that set up for you on Dodo and information available as soon as the sale is done and the tokens have been allotted, and you can go promptly stake for a ridiculous amount of CD3D a day. And I didn't want to put it out there too early and waste any time for you guys to get staking, but I'll have it available for you guys by the my time, I guess, it'd be 6 p.m. Pacific time, but by the 1 a.m. UTC end time of the sale and distribution time. Well, actually, the sale ends at 10 p.m. UTC, but the distro happens no later or somewhere around 1 a.m. March 31st, tomorrow, UTC. All right. Okay. So the other thing I really was very excited to show you guys today is, warts and all, we got games, damn it. Draftstream.cinemadraft.co. Some of you guys who might have clicked through the email, it wasn't working. Now it is working. Check it out. The game is up. The game is afoot. We have set up this lovely main slate test for you. It goes live March 31st. Well, this is in my time, so 6 p.m. Pacific time. I guess that would be April 1st, 1 a.m. UTC. That's when it goes live, and click Let's Play. Now you have a max of 3 call sheets you can submit. I actually sent into our CD3D News channel, which should have pinned it as a post to the main channel, our little 3-minute tutorial on how to get a call sheet started. But you know what? Since we're all here, let's just do a call sheet real quick, and I'll give you some insider tips on optimal strategy. So basically, the scoring takes into factor 4 things: Rotten Tomatoes critic score, Metacritic critic score, plus a weighted average of Google user score and IMDb user score. And they weight the user score 60% more. So basically, the wisdom of the crowd. How goes the crowd, so goes the rating. And to give you an idea of what that kind of looked like from last week, let me see if I can find the talent pool from last week. Now, as you can see, this looks totally different than the spreadsheets that we're used to. So you're welcome. I know spreadsheets are brutal. Some people deal with spreadsheets all day at work, don't want to deal with it in a game. I do not blame you. So happy to be slinking away from hashtag spreadsheet life. But last week's talent pool in the beta test came out scoring like this. See, there's your Rotten Tomatoes, your Google user, your Metacritic, your IMDb user scores, and then you average out these two, you weight these two 60% more, and that's how, voila, you get the final score. It's a nice little Excel formula for you guys who are into that stuff. So anyways, last week, the number 1 show was Atlanta, in the ratings. And great to see those guys back. Very creepy first episode, and a pretty standard, fun, crazy, zany second episode. Followed closely by Pachinko, of prestige TV entry from Apple TV Plus. And third that week was Bridgerton. I just had to finish Bridgerton before I fired up tonight. Oh man, I love those guys. It's such a great time. Such passion, drama. And I do believe Simone Ashley might be the most beautiful woman in the world right now. My goodness. And then the chemistry, you can feel it. The chemistry is all up in there between those two right there. So this will definitely make her a star. She's ready for it. And I'm ready to see her become a star. Let's see some more Simone Ashley. All right. So anyway, so this week, if you click on titles here, it'll show you at a glance the 10 titles we have in our talent pool, everything from Moon Knight, which actually I think it should be up now. It's on Disney Plus. It's on the Plus right now. Moon Knight, So if you want you some Oscar Isaac, it's going to cost you $20,000. You only have $100,000 in your salary cap. So basically, the way the game's played, you have 10 slots to fill, no more, no less. You must have at least one actor from the 3 different actor types. Oh, let's get that close out of this, which would be headliner, co-star, and day player. Each actor is assigned a dollar value salary from your imaginary $100,000 budget to spend, and you can't go over. You can most certainly go under. And basically, the person who scores the most points wins. And the way they get their points, as mentioned by the scoring system, for each title that gets these points, if you're a co-star, you get a 20% bump to 143 points. If you're an Atlanta co-star, and if you're Donald Glover or headliner, you get 167.86 points. And so that's how the points are doled out there. So this week, so basically basic strategy, optimal strategy for this game, because headliner does get a 40% bump and co-star gets a 20% bump, you probably don't want to have more than one day player. It's not going to work out too well for you. But when it comes to headliners, you want to cram in as many as makes sense. Most of the perfect call sheets I've seen, I think actually all of them have some form of 4 headliners, because that 40% bonus is just too big to overcome. So you're going to want to get 8 headliners on here. So Slow Horses, it's got a good cast. We'll get that headliner stack. Don't know much about the contractor. I adore Lana. Look at Lana Condor. Look at that sweetie pie. She's the one from the was it that trilogy of movies on Netflix, the one where she was writing the letters to to all the boys I've loved before. There we go. She's the star of that trilogy. I love her to death. She's in a sci-fi rom-com on HBO Max called Moonshot. So we'll do that headliner stack. I think it's going to be adorbs. Zero Fucks Given. Love the title. A foreign dramedy. Sometimes these foreign films can kind of sneak up on you. It's nice and cheap, $6,000 each. So we'll do that little headliner stack right there. I was just starting How to Survive a Pandemic. Documentaries, historically, in our previous versions of the game, have done well. So I think I'm going to do a headliner stack of How to Survive a Pandemic. How much do we have left? All right, so we're down to 2 actors left. 9,300 average remaining. That's pretty good. So we've got our 8 headliners. Now, as I mentioned, you must have at least one actor from one of the 3 different actor types. And also, mind you, you must use at least 2 different titles. So you can't just full stack one title. So for our co-star, I don't think what's going to get the best reviews. I think Slow Horses, man. I think Slow Horses might have it. So if we do Slow Horses, do the cheaper of the co-stars here. Let's go. Yeah, 12,300. Jack Loudon. All right. Left with 6,400 for a day player, and so I know where I'm going to go. See, you can sort this by salary as well, and by genre, platform, title, actor, all that good stuff. Highly sortable. So let's go. Zero Fucks fits the bill. The contractor fits the bill. And then we run out. Dang, okay, so who should we... You know what? Let's just go foreign. All right, Zero Fucks given. There you go. So 1,200 left over. Nice. See that? We have included one actor from all 3 actor types. Must draft 10 actors. Yep. And we must have one actor from 2 different titles. Yep. Oh, and then the tiebreaker. Because a lot of people are going to use optimal strategies here. For all I know, you guys might actually try to copy this call sheet right here. The way you can differentiate yourself is by your tiebreaker. So here you must put it on a scale of 0 to 100%. What you have to guess the highest Rotten Tomatoes critic score of all the titles this weekend. And so for that, let's put, I'm going to guess, let's say 93. And then on a scale of 0.0 to 10, the highest IMDb user score of any of the titles this week. And I will say 9.5. All right. And then the way that works is that by differential. So basically, if you have 2 scores that are tied, let's say we have the identical call sheet or we have identical score, then the tiebreaker is broken first by this one. and basically the differential between your guess and the actual score. So let's say the actual highest RT score was 97, and I put 93, and let's say Miss Aisha put 95. She would actually win that tiebreaker because she was 2 off from 97, whereas I was 4 off. But let's say we were both tied. Let's say we both did 95. Then the second tiebreaker would be this. And once again, it's differential. Okay, so we got it all together. We're going to click Submit My Call Sheet. And boom, there you go. And it automatically brings you into your little call sheet lineup. And you can see them all stretched out right here. Looking good. All right. And you get a max amount of 3 call sheets entries, so you can do more than one. If you want to, take some flyers on some people, test some things out. Not all of these buttons work, mind you. That's why, like I said, we still have a long way to go, but I am very excited to share this with you all. And with that, I think I will take your questions. Briefly, though, because we have quite a big morning for some. Morning for me, too. So we'll hope to wrap this up in the next 10 minutes. But if you have any questions, fire away. Now's your time to shine.
Well, since nobody's asking any questions, I do have a few.
Okay.
Okay, so this is first. I'll start with the batch auction. Okay. So how will similar bids be filled? For example, if I know you're filling, largest bids, so if somebody bids 4 cents, then they're going to get filled before the 3 cents bids. But if you have say you have 2 bids for 3 cents, but you have one person who's putting an order in or a bid in for 10,000 CD3D at 3 cents, and then you have someone else who's putting a bid in at 15,000 CD3D for 3 cents. Whose bid gets filled first? Is it a timing thing or what?
No. Timing does not matter, and we actually covered this in the case of the same bid price. The largest orders to smallest orders will be filled first. So the 15,000 one would be filled before the 10,000 one.
Okay. So thank you. My next question is, in the batch auction, is there the 10% or 12% fee?
Excellent point. No, these should all be, well, first of all, because you're actually buying tokens, there's no fee. You're exchanging BUSD for your CD3D. So when you actually get your CD3D, there's no loss. You're not going to lose 10% in the transaction.
Hear that, folks? Batch auction has quite a few legs up on buying off of it or
no slippage.
Exchange right now. No
Good,
slippage.
Great point. No slippage. Yes. Well, actually, let me edit this on the fly. Great, great point. No slippage. Yeah, no transaction fee. Great point. Benefits.
And you get a bonus.
Yeah. Let's do. Nope. Damn. Let's do. Is that it? Okay. I know. Anyways, yeah, so no slippage. Great point. Didn't even think about that. What's your other question?
Okay, so the other one, it kind of piggybacking on that, is will the contract extract its usual 10% as we go into the dodo?
So in depositing the dodo, no. In removing from dodo, I believe it will, yes. But that's why. Yeah, but that's why with 33,000 CD3D being given away a day, I mean, get in early.
Yeah. You pay the tax and you smile.
Pretty much. I mean, all it costs you is BNB's slight transaction fee. You'll be straight.
Super straight. Okay. So then the next question is about this. What'd you call it? I'm looking at my saved messages. The video, the game test.
Okay.
So will there be real prizes? Is there like a real prize pool?
So the prize pools. Oh, so the test? No, there's no real prize pool for the test. We're testing. It's still, kind of buggy and stuff. We just want you guys to see some of the fruits of our labor. Can't sell a secret and tired of hiding our light under a bushel. Damn it, this thing's fun. We're enjoying it. We're having, this thing is going to be a great way to discover new and upcoming shows. And we don't even have what I think is going to be our best feature, which is the watch list. That will be the final kind of crowning touch for the initial release before we go to real money games. But I honestly think that we'll be doing real money CD3D games, within the next 2 weeks. But this is your chance to kind of kick the tires and get used to the gameplay and stuff. And you know what? Actually, since this is an open community test, I think I will fire up the old Cinema Draft podcast next week, maybe, and start doing some of the strategic breakdowns, what have you, and kind of get back in the flow of all that.
Please do. So this is no real prize except for bragging rights. Mm-hmm. And it's open community, free play, basically. Get your practice on. Yes. Learn the game.
And in the future, there will be free rolls, as we call them, where you'll be able to play for free and win CD3D. But the real big money is going to be in the paid CD3D contests where you put in a little CD3D for a chance to win a lot of CD3D.
Yes, I like that. So, folks, with all that coming up, you might want to consider keeping a little CD3D off to the side when you're ready to do your staking. I don't work for CD3D, and this is not my advice. This is going to be my strategy so that I have some CD3D on the side to play with when it's time to start winning real prizes.
Yeah, man, and I was explaining to a family friend yesterday about like what makes CD3D different or special or whatever. And honestly, because we have this utility with the game, this game can run forever. There's always new content coming out. There's too much content coming out. We're in the age of peak TV, damn it. And to give you an idea of like this talent pool, this is only 10 titles. This is actually the smallest talent pool you'll ever see out of us, because most weeks talent pool will be, anywhere from 40 to 50 titles. We're going to be getting after it. So we're going to make it, it's definitely be a very strategy-based game. It'll definitely expose you to a lot of different stuff that you didn't know was coming out or that you're looking forward to. And maybe even, get you to keep up with some of your favorite actors and things like that. And it's just going to be a great way to discover, what's on ye old boob tube, what's on the streaming tube. It's going to be great. And so the utility they're going to have week to week, all these people who are playing the paid CD3D games, people who are winning free CD3D games and getting indoctrinated into that CD3D life and all that sort of stuff. It's going to be, a virtuous cycle of people, buying CD3D to win CD3D, to take out CD3D, to cash out CD3D, and, all that transaction activity equals dividends into your wallet, equals utility, and utility will eventually lead to scarcity because we only will put out 500,000 CD3D a month for the next almost 4 years for liquidity. So instead of having all liquidity out there all at once, where, maybe if we catch a wave and, it spikes up, or over time it spikes up, we have a legitimate shot to someone, I won't say manipulate, but artificially, put buy pressure on the token price, because the more people who play the game and get excited and also use the decentralized exchange and use our tokens on the decentralized exchange, the more people are going to need to get their hands on CD3 and the lesser of it's going to be. So I very much look forward to seeing how all this plays out in the next several months. And also when we do join the Unifarm staking cohort, when their next BSC staking cohort launches. I do not have a date quite as of yet, but I imagine it'll be quite soon, as we were supposed to launch on Friday. So even having that association with Unifarm as well, and being exposed to 10,000 plus users as a staking vehicle, and all these people who buy CD3D and just want to take it off the market, they can stake it on CD3D DEX eventually. They can stake it at Unifarm. They can stake it, after the sale, they can stake it on Dodo at first. But all these people will be, staking, saving, stacking their CD3D and creating more and more value through scarcity. And I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to be it.
Hercules. All right. Any other questions?
Yes.
All right, last one.
Okay, I want to ask you to do a little bit more work. You can feel free to say no. It's just to make. I'm feeling a little sloppy right now. I haven't had much sleep, but I'm wondering if you would be willing to put together. It's just a short timeline for us. Just saying, okay, this is when the batch auction, distribution, staking, game, are relevant events, because I want to be the first person, or at least the third person staking, so I can take advantage of 33,000 CD3D per day. And and of course I want to start playing the game as soon as it goes live. So would you be willing to put together a little timeline for us?
Well, it's already kind of out there. I mean, so as I mentioned in my little preamble, once these tokens are claimable after 1 a.m. UTC or 6 p.m. Pacific time in my time zone, I will have staking available for you guys. It'll be ready to go. I'm not waiting. Like I said, I feel bad that we didn't have our act together enough to have the DEX fully operational, tested and audited. So in lieu of that, I'm going to have staking available by this time.
What day? 1 a.m. UTC?
6 p.m. tonight.
Oh, staking is going to be ready at 6 p.m.?
Yeah, this is only a 12-hour sale. And we're taking 3 hours between the end of the sale to when tokens are claimable to make sure we can easily appropriately match up the bonuses, get our ducks in a row, get organized, or anything like that. And then we will send out the tokens. We'll send out an announcement. We'll send out a Medium post. We'll do our hit socials, all sort of stuff. And to let you guys know that you can come claim your tokens. And then once when it's time to claim these, we will also have staking available on Dodo. You're not going to miss anything, I promise you.
Well, that means I need to get my bid in before I go to sleep.
Well, like I said, we start in half an hour, then you have 12 hours to do it. Do it before you go to sleep. Do it when you wake up. It doesn't matter when you put in. It matters on the amount, how high you go, and if all 8 million will be sold at once today. We definitely have some promoters and promotions going on, so I don't know. We got my girl Cynthia Jabert supposed to come through another TikTok video. Almost 200,000 followers over there. I don't know. We got our hype video. Did you see our hype video, Aisha?
I saw the hype video.
Hype video.
Tweeted about it.
Yeah. Where's the little hype video? Man, we tweeted a lot today. Here we go. Yeah, the hype video. That's our girl, Julia. Beat the bear. Yeah, and on that, I'm going to call it a night because we got a sale going on in 25 minutes. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Aisha, as always, for your participation. Thank you guys for your interest in supporting the CD3D DEX Debut sale starting in 25 minutes. Lasting 12 hours. It is a batch auction. You bid the price you want. You bid the amount you want. And then you pray to God that bid goes through. All right. Thanks, everybody. And we'll see you guys next week.